All right, so I don't know if you guys watched the press conference, but if you didn't, that's why I click in this video. Let's go over the biggest takeaways from the UFC 300 presser. Now we actually have a lot to get into. It was more on the exciting side. Not too crazy, but I think overall it was a good conference, a lot of good takeaways. But really, the main takeaway, if I could choose one, has to be the $300,000 bonus. So you guys know how it's usually $50,000, which is jack shit, for fighting and putting your life on the line compared to boxing and other sports like that. For a bonus in the UFC. Well, during the press conference, someone thought it was a good idea to ask Dana, hey, this is an above average fight card right here. How about we raise that up? And right, someone threw out the number 300. I think it was Gaethje. I'm not sure. I have to go back and check, but he ended up raising it to $300,000. That decision changed the whole vibe of the press conference. You guys know, most UFC fighters are broke as shit. Unless you're fucking ranked or, you really capitalize your brand. These dudes aren't making much money. We got Jeff Neal at steakhouses. We got a bunch of people scraping by. So $300,000 sounds pretty good. And, I'm pretty sure $300,000 sounds good to me and you too. Like, it's not just them. So once they heard that, everyone went fucking wild. And that brings me to my next slide right here. Yeah, there's a lot of people about to get clipped up, highlighted, knocked out. It's about to be a bloodbath for the fucking octagon. Like the $300,000. Moicano heard that, but dude almost creamed his pants. There's gonna be a lot of finishes on this card, and I wasn't really expecting that. This kind of changes everything, honestly. People are already fighting, for pride. People like Jessica Andrade, who fucking just fight for anything. She'd fight for $10,000 tomorrow. She comes for paychecks. This probably isn't anything new to her. But most of these dudes, they hear this $300,000, bro. They'll pull out a gun if they need to win. That changed the entire vibe. You won't see Sadiq Yusuff going for a decision anymore with 300K on the line. So yeah, there's gonna be a very brutal, very exciting card. A lot of finishes to look forward to. Everybody you see on this screen, these are money hungry demons. Cody Garbrandt's ready to fuck some shit up, even though he's not. He's probably going to get chinned. Diego Lopez is already going to crash out for that 300, but man, that just makes it better for him. Moicano is fucking Christmas for him. He's giving it all. These other dudes, Justin's rich, Alex is rich, nothing new. Jamal, he'd take the money. Anyways, you get the point. A lot of fucking money to be made. A lot of people about to get chinned. A lot of people about to get knocked out. A lot of people about to fight out of body. They're about to be doing crazy shit they've never did before. You won't see any snooze fests, unless they're, that one fight on the card. All right, moving on. So we got Yuri versus Rakic. Um, so just like I just said previously, everyone wants to kill each other. No, this is different. Yuri genuinely looks like he wants to fucking, he wants to take Rakic's existence away from this planet, to say the least. I don't want YouTube coming to get me. But yeah, Rakic, he's just a troll, bro. Like if you just see everything he's been saying up to the fight, he's a troll. He's a good fighter and shit, but bro, Rakic, he's just doing it to get in Yuri's skin, and it works. It works very well. Yuri is pissed off. Yuri's going to try to come and try to take his head off. He already does that. That's how Yuri fights. That's what he's famous for. Crashing the fuck out, basically. But this is about to be times 10. And the press off, the face off, yeah, that topped it all. He genuinely does not like this dude at all. He genuinely hates him. There's going to be that fight's getting fight of the night. Everyone else, they're already going to compete. These dudes, Yuri wants to genuinely take that dude's life, and if you guys know Rakic, he's in a pushover. So that should be exciting. That's my pick for fight of the night, definitely. If not that, probably the main event. That's also pretty similar. A lot of bad blood. Not really. I think they just want to compete, but now these dudes really just, yeah. You get the point. Yeah, Yuri, you all know he's a maniac. He screams in woods and fucking hits trees and does all this reckless shit. He's the wrong dude to piss off, and Rakic pissed him off, so good luck to him. Yuri has nothing to lose. He's going to do everything it takes to win. He already got chinned. He's just trying to, he doesn't have a belt on the line anymore, so he's just giving it all. All right, moving on. We got the biggest Soy Boy Award, the biggest pipsqueak of the press conference in general, face off, everything like that. I have to go Armand. It's really not close. I feel like everyone really dragged their nuts around. Except this dude, he got booed, didn't really respond, sounded like a pipsqueak, couldn't speak up, didn't have much to say, and it wasn't because of his English. If you know Armand, you know he has decent English at this point. Man, the dude is just a pip. You know, I think he's unconfident against Charles. I think he knows he's about to get his shit knocked out. Good luck to him. But yeah, my biggest soy boy, the Ian Gary Award, has to go to Arman Sadayukian. Arman Tootsie Roll, Tiramisu, whatever his name is. I got him getting knocked out by Charles. I think Charles dwarfed him. I think Charles is the real golden boy of the UFC. Arman, it's just not your time yet. But he'll be back. But yeah, biggest soy boy award goes to Arman. And on the opposite side of that, we got the biggest alpha male award. No brainer for me again. Has to be Jim fucking Miller. And yes, you have to say fucking if you're saying Jim Miller. He's, you know, you can't say one without the other. Yeah, Jim Miller dragged his nuts all across the stage. The crowd loves him. The other fighters love him as well. Big respect for Jim Miller today. A lot of confidence out of him. A lot of anticipation for his fight against Bobby Green. I think Jim Miller definitely got the biggest alpha male award with this one. Nuts all out on a fucking stage. Big balls hanging out of his seat. Jim Miller's going to be an exciting fight on Saturday. Definitely looking forward to that, and I think everyone else is too. But that concludes, you know, I think all around this is a pretty good press conference. A lot of good vibes. You know, we don't need a Conor McGregor screaming his ass off, you know, just saying disrespectful shit all the time. There's no need for that. It's cool every once in a while. It is funny, but you know, this was a pretty decent press conference right here. This is definitely one of the better ones, probably one of the best, honestly. And it's a lot of good vibes here. That was the biggest thing. A lot of good vibes with this card. Definitely should go down as one of the best ever. The 300K, you know, that just tops it off. I don't see anything being better than this for a long time. This is definitely the best card since the Sean O'Malley, Peter Yan one, Islam. Yeah, that one. I can't remember. I think it was like 270 something. But yeah, this one tops that. Definitely looking forward to this. But that's all about it. I'll see you guys after the fight.